babes, welcome to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be doing a install of this wig I got from Aidaiya Hair. It is 16 inches, 150% density, and it's a 13x4 lace. So let's get started. The first thing I'm gonna do is see what the hairline looks like. It's very square-ish, like it really looks like you got a fresh lineup, like it's too perfect. So I had to customize it anyway, but like I had to extra customize it. So I have a low hairline. The first thing I'm gonna do is just mark out where my forehead starts increasing, so I know how much and where of the hair to take out. So I'm just gonna go part out and make some forehead space in the wig. Just part it out. It ain't gotta be too much, but just make sure it's enough to let people know that you actually have a forehead. After I part this out with the comb, I'm gonna take it off and remove it. I was gonna try that Nair method, but I couldn't, so I just had to pluck it all out. Be careful because you can pluck some holes in it. I did pluck some holes, but I didn't need it, so that was good. After you take the hair out, you're gonna go back in and try to remove some of those little knots that were still left in there. Trying the wig back on, I do have enough forehead space, so now I just have to actually go back and re-pluck the hairline. I tried to do it on camera, but holding that mannequin head just was not it. Like, I need a new mannequin head to do it on. I had to get off camera and pluck the rest of the hair. It really took me a solid hour to do both of those things. Coming back, that's what the hairline looked like. I definitely could have plucked some more hair. I really could have. Using my brush that I got from Asia's collection, I'll link it down below. Just gonna brush back my edges and make sure everything is up and out the way. I'm gonna go in with some alcohol and make sure all the dirt is removed, because if you still have dirt in there, it's not gonna stick, and I get aggravated when it doesn't stick. I did not bleach my knots. I never bleach my knots, so for this I'm just gonna go ahead and get my foundation and some powder and buff that into the lace until most of the knots are covered. There's some pretty big knots, so I had to go in and really buff it in. One day I'm gonna learn how to bleach my knots, just, you know, not today. And like I said, I really could have gone back and plucked some more, so that's what I'm doing right here. I plucked some more, but I really could have plucked more. Like, I don't know what's going on. I just not good at plucking, I guess. I don't know. I plucked a little bit more, and now I'm just gonna go ahead and cut off my ear tabs so the wig can fit to my liking. And after I cut the ear tabs off, I'm gonna cut the entire lace into tabs so I can glue it down one section at a time. I'm not a professional, so I have to work in sections. I find that it's easier. I find that I don't get frustrated as much. The glue doesn't dry down too fast when I'm trying to work on the other side. I don't know. Look, sections work for me, and I feel like it'll work for you too if you're not a professional. Oh, I forgot what I'm using the got to be glued freezing blast spray, whatever you want to call it. Y'all said the can. Y'all know the can. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it does. Once I got that to dry down, I tried to be a professional and use the razor thingy. It was working for a second, but I guess mine wasn't sharp enough. It was not getting the job done, so I just had to switch over to scissors and like do the little zigzag thing and do my line, because yeah. After I cut my lace off, I'm gonna go back in and make sure that all the pieces are laying down. I kind of tuck back a little, and I can see some sections that were not glued properly, so I'm just going with some of that gel or some more freezing spray and just secure everything. Make sure everything is flat. Okay. And using a little alcohol to remove any excess. Wow, I did it. Any excess glue. Now is where I kind of struggled, because I don't know if it was just the newbie in me, but I could not get this middle part out right. Like, I know it was thick, but then the hot comb didn't work either. But then again, this is my first time using a hot comb, so I don't know if it was just because I didn't know what I was doing, or yeah, I didn't know what I was doing, honestly, because later on in the video you're gonna see me, you know, a light bulb is gonna go off. I'm gonna be like, aha, you know. So right now I'm just trying to flatten out and press out that the middle part, and then I'm gonna go ahead and cut out some baby hairs. After I finish my baby hair, I'm gonna go ahead and lay them down with a scarf and let that set for about 20 minutes. Now, what I did off camera, I plucked my part a little bit more and I put some powder on it so it could, you know, be more noticeable. I don't know what was going on, but I could not get it to lay flat and let the part show. There's my aha moment, by the way. Yeah, I was really trying to get that part to show. And there were some small hairs at the top. I don't have a Care wax stick, so I was like, I didn't know what to do. But then you're gonna see what I did. I applied some of that foaming mousse and it laid down so easy. Like that's all I had to do from the start. I didn't know that, but you know. Okay, so I'm done messing around in it. I'm finna give y'all my final thoughts on it. If you aren't subscribed already, then go ahead and hit the subscribe button just to make sure y'all do that. I'm not sure if I said it in the voiceover, but I'll be sure to do so. Now, I'm finna give y'all the tea on this wig. I gave y'all the details already. Well, not already, but I still gotta film the I still have to film the voiceover, so I'm just gonna do it now in case I forget to do it during the voiceover. This is a 16-inch 150% density wig. Can y'all see? I should have flat ironed it. That's one thing I didn't do. I should have flat ironed it. It is a 13x4. I just said that. Why am I saying it again? No, I didn't. I didn't say that. Wow. 13x4. Things that I do like about this wig. This wig is very soft. Like the body, the shine, the silkiness. I do love how soft it is. Yeah, I think it's, I should have flat ironed it. I think it's 150. But I don't know, you know, some people's 150 is like 130 and some's 130 is 150. I don't know. So it's very soft. I also love how the cap is constructed. If you have a big head, this is for you. It does have a lot of space in it. The way they put the straps on, it allows you to stretch a little bit more than normal. So that's one thing I do really like about this wig. The next thing I saw about this wig that I like was the hairline. Okay. Excuse me, was the knots at the hairline. They were like really small. It was like a good pre-plucked hairline. I thought so, but then again, I'm not an expert, so I mean, what? Can you really trust me for everything? Let's be honest. Come on, really. But yeah, the knots around the end, I mean around the edges, are really small, and the hairline looked really good. I was like questioning, like, do I even pluck anymore? The price of this wig, I want to say $85. I want to say. So a 16-inch wig for $85 is actually pretty good. That's the other perk of this. I feel it's very affordable. Let me put y'all on the things that I dislike about this wig. The hairline is just too perfect. Like, I just left the barbershop from getting a lineup type perfect. It's like I just got a fresh fade. That's what the line was giving me. Didn't really too care for the line. And the knots. If you're gonna bleach the knots on this wig, I didn't, because I mean I don't really bleach my knots. But if you do bleach these knots, then I feel like you're gonna have to leave them on for a pretty good time. Because the knots are like super thick. Like thick with 3 C's at the end instead of a CK. Next thing, there are a lot of small hairs at the top, and it was bothering me because I don't have a wax stick. You know how people use the Care wax stick to like just lay down the hairs that stick up. I didn't have that, so it was really bothersome. Hot comb didn't work. Well, it did, but it didn't. You know, it did for a second, and then they pop back up. So what I did was to combat that, where is it? It was just right here, my dresser. So what I did was I took some lotion, not regular lotion, but like some mousse, and I rubbed that and I laid it down. It helped for the most part. There are like a few strands still sticking up. I'll probably just cut those, but yeah, I plucked my part. Is it plucked enough? Tell me how this wig looks, y'all. Like, tell me, would you pay $85 for this wig? I'm not gonna be the judge of the price. I think I would pay $80 for this. You know, the fact that it's real long, like 16. If you're short, baby girl, this 16 inches is like a good 20. That's all I have to say about this wig. Is my camera rolling? Oh, okay, because I was in a fight. Like, I've been talking all this time and my camera wasn't even rolling. But yeah, let me know down below how y'all like this wig. How y'all like straight hair on me. Tell me, please. That's all I have for today's video. I want you guys to go ahead, hit the subscribe button, then hit the notification bell right next to it so you'll be notified when I upload my next video. And until next time, wait a minute, don't go. I love you. Yeah. Bye.